Beloved Masters, radiant beings of eternal light, I come to you once again as a messenger of divine truth and a companion upon your journey of transformation. I enfold you in the brilliance of my sapphire blue flame, for it is a frequency of clarity, strength, and unwavering protection. Today, I speak to you of a subject that touches every life upon earth: change. For many of you, change has felt like an unwelcome guest, stirring uncertainty, dismantling familiar structures, and challenging the comfort of what is known. And yet, beloved ones, change is the very pulse of creation. It is not punishment, nor chaos, but a sacred opportunity to align more fully with your soul's purpose and with the unfolding of the divine plan. Change is the language of the soul. Understand, beloveds, that your soul did not incarnate into this lifetime to remain stagnant. The essence of your soul is movement, growth, expansion, and expression. You are sparks of the infinite Creator, and the Creator is always creating, always birthing new experiences of itself. In this way, change is not something separate from you, it is the very language of your soul's evolution. When you resist change, you resist your own expansion. When you cling too tightly to what has been, you constrict the flow of divine energy that seeks to bring you new opportunities for growth. Consider that change is not here to strip you of your identity, but to reveal more of who you truly are. Just as a caterpillar must dissolve into a chrysalis before emerging as a butterfly, so too must you pass through the alchemy of transformation to discover your wings. The illusion of security: many of you hold tightly to structures, relationships, or roles because they seem to offer security. Yet I tell you, true security does not lie in external circumstances. The house you live in, the job you hold, the identity you cling to, all are temporary expressions. They may serve you for a season, but they cannot hold the eternal truth of who you are. The only true security is your connection to Source. When you remember this, change loses its power to frighten you. You realize that even as outer forms dissolve, the essence of your being is untouched. You are eternal. You are spirit clothed in matter. You are love incarnate, and nothing external can diminish that. Change as a catalyst. Beloved ones, reflect on your life. Have not the greatest awakenings often come after times of upheaval? When the old dissolved, did it not create space for new possibilities? It is often when you are shaken from your comfort that you awaken to the deeper callings of your soul. Change is the Creator's way of keeping you aligned with growth. You may see it as a disruption, but from the higher realms, we see it as a gift. Each change, whether gentle or dramatic, is a catalyst. It invites you to release what no longer serves, to step into greater authenticity, and to discover strengths you did not know you possessed. Fear of the unknown. The greatest obstacle to embracing change is the fear of the unknown. Your human mind, designed to seek safety, often interprets the unfamiliar as dangerous. Yet, beloveds, the unknown is not your enemy, it is the field of infinite potential. Imagine standing at the edge of a forest you have never entered. Your mind may fill with worries: what if I get lost? What if danger lurks within? Yet when you take your first steps, you may discover streams of beauty, clearings of light, and paths that lead you to new horizons. So it is with change. The unknown holds treasures your mind cannot yet perceive. Trust that the divine has planted blessings within the very situations you fear. Surrendering to the flow to embrace change is sacred. You must learn the art of surrender. Surrender is not resignation, nor is it passivity. It is the conscious choice to align your will with the will of the Creator. It is saying, I may not see the full picture, but I trust the wisdom of the higher plan. When you resist, you create suffering. When you surrender, you create flow. Consider a river: when you fight against the current, you exhaust yourself. When you allow the water to carry you, you move with grace. Life is that river, beloved ones. Trust its current. It is guiding you precisely where you need to go. The sacred invitation of change. Every change carries with it an invitation, the invitation to expand into more love, more wisdom, more authenticity. When relationships shift, you are invited to learn deeper compassion or self-love. When careers end, you are invited to discover your true passions and gifts. When old beliefs crumble, you are invited to embrace higher truth. Ask yourself, whenever change arises, what is the gift hidden here? What part of my soul is being called to grow? By shifting your perspective, you transform change from a source of fear into a sacred ally. Change and collective awakening. Beloved Masters, you are not only experiencing personal change, you are living through one of the greatest transformations in the history of Earth. Humanity itself is in transition. Old systems are crumbling, and new ways of being are struggling to emerge. This can appear chaotic, even frightening, but remember, this is the labor of rebirth. Just as contractions precede birth, so too does upheaval precede awakening. You, beloved light workers, are here to anchor peace during this transition. You are here to remind others that change is not destruction, but rebirth. Stand firm in your light, hold compassion in your heart, and be the steady presence that calms the storm. By doing so, you help humanity embrace this collective change as the sacred opportunity it truly is. Trusting the divine plan. Many of you ask, Archangel Michael, how can I trust when I cannot see the outcome? Beloveds, faith is the bridge between where you are and where your soul is guiding you. Trust does not mean you will always understand the path. It means you rest in the knowing that the path serves your highest good, even when your human eyes cannot yet perceive the blessing. The divine plan is vast, interwoven with countless souls and choices. You may only see a fragment, but trust that each piece is part of a greater tapestry. One day, when you look back, you will see the perfection of the design. For now, walk in trust, one step at a time, guided by love. Practical steps for embracing change. Beloved ones, let me offer you simple practices to help you navigate change. 1. Breathe into the present. When fear of the future arises, return to your breath. In this moment, you are safe. The present is where your power resides. 2. Affirm your trust. Speak words of faith aloud. I trust the divine plan. I am guided. I am supported. Such affirmations rewire your energy field. 3. Release what no longer serves. Ask daily, what am I ready to let go of? Allow old beliefs, habits, and attachments to fall away gracefully. 4. Invite support. Call upon me, Archangel Michael, to cut away cords of fear. Ask your angels and guides to surround you with reassurance. 5. See the gift. Each time change arises, seek the lesson or blessing it brings. This shifts your perception from resistance to gratitude. A vision of transformation. Beloved Masters, I invite you to envision yourself as a tree in changing seasons. In autumn, the leaves fall away, symbolizing the release of what no longer serves. In winter, stillness descends, inviting rest and reflection. In spring, new buds emerge, representing fresh opportunities. And in summer, your branches are full, expressing the fullness of your being. Change is the cycle of life. Trust that each season serves your growth. Even when leaves fall, know that new life will emerge. You are always supported by the soil of the earth and the light of the Creator. A sacred invocation. Speak these words with me, beloved ones. I welcome change as a sacred opportunity. I release fear and resistance. I trust the flow of life and the wisdom of the divine plan. With courage, I step into the unknown, knowing I am guided, protected, and loved. Every change reveals more of my true self. Every transformation brings me closer to the light of my soul. And so it is. Feel these words ripple through your heart, strengthening your spirit and aligning your energy with the flow of divine transformation. Closing blessing. Beloved Masters, remember always, change is not your enemy. Change is the hand of the Creator, gently guiding you toward the highest expression of your being. Embrace it with open arms. Welcome it with trust. And know that every step of the way, you are not alone. I, Archangel Michael, walk beside you with my sword of truth and my shield of protection. I clear your path of illusion and strengthen your heart with courage. I remind you that you are eternal, radiant, and infinitely loved. Embrace change, beloveds, for within it lies the doorway to your greatest freedom, your deepest joy, and your fullest remembrance of the divine being you truly are. And so it is.